Welcome back, everybody. So today I am going to be doing, well, actually I'm going to go ahead and get my son out here to help me as well, I believe. But we are going to be installing, this is the first item I'm going to go ahead and install. And this is the BOSS BE7ACP CFT stereo head unit. That I'm going to go ahead and put into the Cherokee over here. So I'm going to put that in the ZJ. We're going to get that going. I have looked at, I've got to look some more, but I tried putting the windshield wiper on and I don't think this is correct. I've got to take a look and see what's going on there. But I couldn't get the wiper to actually go on, so I got to take a look and see what's going on with that. But this is the first thing I'm going to go ahead and get installed to get the ZJ ready to go to Alaska. So let's, I guess we'll start getting to it. All right. Oh, so the stereo also comes with a backup camera, so we've got to put a backup camera right here on the license plate and get that installed as well. So there's actually a lot that we have to do to get that started. We actually have to take the headliner down, we have to take everything out, get it ready to go so that we can start the install. This is going to take probably several hours today just to get everything done, so let's get started. First thing, disconnect battery.
Yeah, which has like some pretty wonky connectors. I literally have to use vice grips for one of them because the block parts of the nuts, it will spin.
Oh, well.
It doesn't exactly lock in place.
That's okay. I saw something I'd like to actually replace them with anyway. So it's good to know that they need to be replaced.
Of course, these are like pretty old and gunked up. Anyway.
Yeah. And we really only need to disconnect the negative cable. And that is now disconnected. Make sure it doesn't get anywhere near it. So
yeah, which is kind of hard. I have to basically just do that because this is just like. The blood source is also this here. Some exposed wires right near the terminal of it.
Right. Yeah, I have to look at that. All right. Moving on. Alright, so to start with, we have to take the whole headliner down. So we've got to take all these pieces have to come out. This stuff has to come out that's up here along the, like that handle, the visors, all the electronics. Everything's got to come down so that we can take down the roof liner. Alright. Here we go. All right, so we have this part taken care of. It looks like we've got the back portion done. Now we got to go to the middles. And right up in, well, let's see if we can get that focused in. There we go. So right there, the seat belt, that's what Zerick's looking for right now, is to find the size socket we need. I think he said it's looking like a 20. Alright, so we're working on that. We're gonna have to do that with the front seat belt as well. And then I gotta take those grab bars back off to take those front pillars down. And then we've got all the metal stuff, so we're working on it, getting there. Alright, so we finally got the headliner removed, as you can see. So the next step is, well, we've got two things at this point. We need to tear apart the dash. Well, not tear apart, but get it apart, disassemble the dash, get it ready so that we can get to the stereo. And then the other thing is we need to remove the back part, or the interior part of the tailgate, so that we can get to those. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go. So now that we have the dash torn apart, the rear door is, the interior's off, right?
Yep.
So next step is we need to take out the old head unit. So we need to find that, and I can't remember what size that is. I think it's like a 3/8, something like that. So find us a socket that goes in there, and then we'll be pulling that out. Sound good?
Good.
All right, let's go. Bye bye tape deck. Bye bye CD player. Hello empty hole. No? Okay, so now we have to start getting wires put in. So there's a cable that's got to go all the way from the new head unit all the way back to the tailgate, which I didn't get a very good look at that, so we'll take a look again. It's got to go all the way back there to the tailgate. So got lots of wiring to do. You up for it?
I guess.
Well, you guess. All right, well, we'll work on it anyway, huh? All right, so first off, I'm gonna have to go ahead and jump the amplifier, or bypass the amplifier, because we're not gonna need this with the new head unit. There's no way to hook it up, so I actually need to bypass it. So first things first is to get some wires and jump those. Gotta jump these, so be right back. Okay, so we ran into a bit of a time crunch yesterday, so I couldn't do all the filming. I did do the jump here on the do the bypass. I did the bypass on the amplifier, and seems to be doing good. As you see back there, we still don't have the cover on the back end. That's because we still have to do the camera. So we'll still have to work on the backup camera. Excuse me. But we do have the new stereo installed. And although probably gonna wind up with a copyright if I don't change the mode. Wait till it turns on. Come on. Yada yada yada, agree. Alright, so as you see there, it's on Bluetooth. That's because I don't want it on the stereo or anything right now, because otherwise it's going to give me a copyright. Probably will, no matter what I do. But at least I can do this. And it should come on. Come on.
Of course, they're not going to start finding people they claim, at least not yet.
So as you can see, all that worked really well. So I've got that working. Everything is basically working on my stereo here. Just needing to hook up the camera, like I say, at this point. What else? Oh, the steering wheel controls. I still have to get that box totally set up. So I still have to pull everything kind of back out of here just to get to that box. But I need to get to that box and do that, as well as the backup camera, and then we're good to go. So I guess we'll continue on. Let's get to it. Alright, so I pulled the Jeep into the garage. Well, we got stuck. We had actually started doing quite a bit of stuff outside, and then last week, unfortunately, I had to stop everything, and and we had to do some repairs on the Mini. We had to replace the alternator in the Mini, and I'm going to show you a clip of what that kind of looked like when we were about midway through. As you'll see, we had to take the whole thing apart. All this for just an alternator, huh?
Yeah.
But it came out. Now, hopefully we won't have any leftover pieces, huh? It was crazy. We had to take that whole thing apart just to do an alternator. It was crazy, but it saved us about $1,000 in labor, so I'm glad to get that done. And now we're back on to working on the Jeep. So what we've done so far is we did get done with putting the, let me get back here. I had to play around with how to get the rear camera on, but I did get the rear camera in there. I do have plates that just arrived a couple of days ago, so I need to get those put on. So that means I gotta take all of this back off. Which also means taking out the interior because of the way I had to do these bottom screws. But we've got to do that. We need to put the new speakers in. We still have the light bar, and I still need to do, what else? Oh, the snorkel. I still got to get the snorkel done. And then on top of that, I still need to finish up the wiring for the steering wheel controls for the stereo. I still haven't done that, so I need to get that accomplished as well. So that'll be something I need to get going on as well while we're working on this. So might as well get started and see where we get. Yeah, these old factory speakers have had enough. Time to replace them with the new. Alright, so as you can tell, we have the speakers working, and so that YouTube doesn't get mad at me, this is my own song. So, anyway, now with that out of the way, let's go to home, and I can show you that if we go to settings, and we go to audio, balance fader, so that's that, there. So it's all working. Yay. Oh. Alright, so that's all working. So we go home. And we can go home again. So that is the audio part of it's done. Yay. I've got all wiring done. I've even got my what do you want to call it, the steering wheel controls. That's what I was looking for. Steering wheel controls work, volume up and down. So yeah, that's awesome. Yay, we got that working. And wait for it. So here's the last thing that we've gotten done is this switch here. Already? Look at the lights that come off of this Jeep. Oh my goodness, it's so bright. So that's the overhead light bar that we put on. That is done. Let me get out of the Jeep here and show you really quickly what that looks like. So got the light bar up there. Let me get it turned on. And yeah, that's bright, really bright, and it works. It works. Zerick and I got that light bar up, so we got the speakers in, the light bar up, powered up, everything's working, and so yeah, we got that far this weekend. So at this point, the only thing left is the snorkel, which at this point we'll just wait for the next video on that one. How's that? So because that's going to take quite a bit for Zerick and I to get done, because there's quite a bit involved with it. So with that being said, I'm going to take this video out finally after weeks and weeks and weeks of working on this video. So if you like it, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Bye.